Hello, hello. I have some more wellness tips for you today. Before we get started, let me show you where I am. Hello friends, today I am going to be talking about how to stay healthy when you're traveling. And I have to be clear, I don't mean how to eat healthy or stay fit when you're traveling. I mean, how do you stay well when you're traveling and not get sick? I used to always get sick whenever I would travel. If I took a flight that was longer than 4 hours, I had a cold by the end of the flight. And it's not that uncommon because when you're traveling, you're exposed to all these different germs and you're in a different environment and you're not sleeping as well and maybe you're not eating as well, whatever you might have going on, it's easy to get sick. And I wasn't having it because when I travel, I don't know about you, but I like to have a good time, and I certainly don't want to spend a couple days in my hotel room or, like, even worse, going around and sightseeing while I feel like trash. No, I wasn't having it. I had to find ways so that I could stay healthy when I was traveling, and these are all the tips and tricks I've picked up along the way. I'd love to know, why are you watching the video? Do you have a trip coming up? Is there something that's on the horizon? Where are you going? Or do you get sick when you're traveling? I'm so curious. Put it in the comments below. And if you aren't subscribed, subscribe and hit the bell. What are you waiting for? Okay, let's go. Those are the mountains above Karon Beach in Phuket. I am traveling through Thailand. This is like now end of week 2. I'm traveling for a total of like 17 days or something like that. So I'm going to tell you about some of my favorite supplements for when I'm traveling. I like to take supplements, I mean, all the time, really, like different sorts of vitamins and things, and I like to experiment with them a lot, but I particularly like to take some of my favorite immunity ones on the timeline too. What am I trying to say? Before the trip to get prepared, I like to take immunity supplements. I have some of my favorites. My favorite one is called Bio Vegetarian. I can link it below. It's on the pricey side, but it is the best one that I've ever tried for this, so I would highly recommend that one. It works in a way that, like, when I was going to this holistic doctor, they almost described it as like a natural antibiotic. It works in a way that you can use it as a preventative. You take 2 pills a day, but if you're feeling like you're under the weather and you feel like you need to take something for a cold that you have, then you take like 6 pills a day. I actually ran out of all of the ones that I was using on the trip, and because I'm also sharing, but I picked some up at the local pharmacy. I just said I want something for immunity and wellness, and I ended up with these King of Bitterness pills here. So I've been taking these as well. This is just kind of variety pack at this point now. Probiotics. Taking probiotics are really important when you're traveling. Actually, I haven't taken one yet today. It's really important to help your gut health, especially because when we travel, sometimes people have a problem with constipation, or when you're traveling, you're trying some different foods that your body isn't used to, and in order to help mitigate any sort of upset stomach or gut issues, you can just take a probiotic, and that just helps with risk mitigation. When you're traveling, there are germs everywhere. So especially when your guard is down, you're in your hotel room, you're relaxing, you want to make sure that you're not touching things and then touching your face or touching your nose or touching your mouth or eating something. Those are the ways you get sick, when you touch something that's super germy and then you touch your face or something like that. So you want to make sure that you either don't touch the remote or just wipe it down with one of the sanitizer wipes. I like to carry these with me whenever I'm traveling. I use them on the plane. I use them to wipe my hands down before I eat. They're just something that are super handy to have on hand. Handy to have on hand. So you can use that to wipe down the phone in the room, and then also your own phone, because when you're traveling, you have your phone in your hand, then you set it down places. You might put it in that slot that's on the back of the seat on the airplane that's really disgusting, or on the tray table. It just goes a lot of different places, and then it goes on your face, so, or it goes in your hand and then you eat something. So just wipe it down with something that's antibacterial so that you just make sure that you're trying to mitigate the amount of germs. I know that this might seem like, you know, being a little bit excessive, like you're a bit of a germaphobe, especially if you're, you know, wiping down the tray table like I sometimes do when I'm flying, but honestly, you'll just be happy when you're not getting sick, and you don't have to be completely anal about everything you touch ever, but you may as well just do the easy things that you can to mitigate the risks of getting sick. I'm also taking collagen now, as you might have seen, because I have a lot of different collagen videos. This is the one that I am trying out. I have a review of it as well, so if you want to check out the review, go ahead and check out the video. I'll have it linked here as well. Yeah, I'm not really ready to talk about it yet because I haven't taken it for that long. But anyway, I take this tablet in water every day on this trip. And lion's mane, this is the 4-Sigmatic lion's mane. I love it. When I'm at home, I take it for focus and clarity. I drink it instead of coffee. But here, I don't really need to focus because even though I've been hoping to get some work done, I haven't really been. I've just been relaxing. But I like it anyway because I notice that when I take this for a prolonged period of time, I notice a difference in my mood and I'm generally just a little bit happier. So I like to just take this as consistently as possible. Those are all the supplements that you need that I can think of for staying healthy while traveling. Another tip for staying healthy when you're traveling, I don't know why I'm like looking around all sketchy. Another tip for staying healthy when you're traveling is staying hydrated. I always make sure to bring water wherever I can and just be drinking all the time. It really helps you to stay healthy, but also to fight jet lag too. Yum, it all looks so good. Alright friends, that is all I have for you as far as my favorite tips and tricks to stay healthy when I'm traveling. But I am always learning. We are all always learning, and I'm always game to learn new tips and tricks for staying healthy. So if I missed anything, if you have anything to add, please put them in the comments below. I am excited to look at them, and I'm sure anyone else who's watching the video is interested as well. And with that, I want to wish you a very healthy, happy rest of your day, week, weekend. If you're going on a trip, I hope it goes fabulously, and I will see you all later.